The Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition encourages our teenagers to be the positive influence. Stand against the epidemic of opioid and stimulant usage by joining the Youth Coalition #TakeBackTeam. 6% of Smith County students reported misusing prescription drugs. The #TakeBackTeam challenges you to stand outside the stack. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Welcome into the 2021 Smith County High School Homecoming Parade. We have a sponsor for today's parade, the Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition. They would like to remind all students in Smith County to be the positive influence. They invite you to join the Youth Coalition's Take Back team and learn how you can make a difference in our community. Right now, we have the Smith County High School marching band coming by. Let's take a listen. Looks like they're taking a pause for just a moment. This parade is being brought to you by SmithCountyInsider.com. And I'm J.R. Smith, and I'll be leading you through the parade today. Here they are, the Smith County High School Pride of the Upper Cumberland Marching Band. Having a hold up with the band. We've got a lot more to go though today. All right, the band is passing through and we will continue. This year there's 29 different clubs, sports, and organizations represented in today's parade. We'll go ahead and get that started right now. First, one of our announcers, Madison Gonzalez. She was an announcer for the ceremony earlier today. Sadie McKinney Moore, also an announcer, and this is her truck coming by right now. In the Jeep, we've got another club. It'd be Brooke Grissom. That's the art club with Adam Bingham. And following her is going to be Giselle Jacobo. That's this year's band representative. And escorting Giselle is Gavin Gregory. They're in the red truck, matching red dress and red suit there for that. Jake Taylor is the baseball representative, and his escort is Abigail Hackett. Following that one is Emily Dickerson. That's Lady Owl basketball. Dennis West is her escort. The Beta Club should be up next. And it is. Tyreka Small is their representative. Gavin Sperlin is her escort. Next up is Cassidy Lee Wilkerson. She's the SCHS cheerleader representative, and escorting Cassidy is Hudson Graber in the black car. In the silver car up next, we've got Justice Haylin Scruggs representing cross country. Her escort is Jake Christian. FBLA is up next, and Xander Ratledge is the representative. His attendant is Shelby Green. Autumn Fry is the FCA representative. Her escort is Will Vance. FCCLA is up next, should be, and it is. Emmy Jenkins is their representative, and Preston Kipp is her escort. We're moving fast today for this parade. FFA follows that. Emma Baker is their representative, and Will Maynard is her escort. Moving along, right after that, we have the French Club. Sierra Kriegel is representing the French Club. Bryson Slagle is her escort. Continuing along for the golf team, it's represented by Brennan Dunn, and his attendant is Haven Tippie. Hosa is going to be the next truck you see with the bow on the front. Haley Blackburn is their representative, and Rogelio Ortiz Silva is Haley's escort. The truck with the orange ribbons on the rims will be the Hunting Club, and Emma Riddle is their representative. Zach Winnett is her escort. Caitlin Ash is the representative for the Interact Club. Colby Boyce, her escort. And following that's going to be the Journalism Club, represented by Sunshine Good, Bentley Langford being her escort. The Red Mustang, we have Emily Croson representing the Sand Club, and Emily's escort is Nelson Langford. Right after that, we've got the Queen Wave coming from the Science and Math Club, Hannah Ortego, and Taylor Lane Dickerson being her escort. Brianna Drosty is going to be the Skills USA representative. Austin Bridgewater, her escort. Look at this next card. That's fantastic. I've never seen that before. Emma Swedlin is the Smith County Soccer representative. That's who's in that car, and escorting her is Joshua Barnhill. That's fantastic. All right. Lady Owl softball team is Emily Fields, and Dwight Denton, David Denton, I should say, is her escort. The Spanish Club representative is Liliana Martinez Franco, and her escort is Gabriel Brune. And that, of course, again, is the Spanish Club. The Student Council is up next in the Ram truck, represented by Aubrey Hetty. Her escort is Nick Anderson. In the wonderfully decorated truck you see after that is going to be the Theater Arts representative, which is Tabitha Stevens, and escorting Tabitha is Aiden Gonzalez. They went all out there on the Theater Arts truck. Annie, that'll be the spring at Smith. That'll be the spring play at Smith County High School this year. They have that there on the side of the car. Riley Cripps is the volleyball representative, escorted by Connor Massey. That's in the blue Silverado. Your book's being represented by Cheyenne Key, and Jake Yunt is her escort. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
The Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition encourages our teenagers to be the positive influence. Stand against the epidemic of opioid and stimulant usage by joining the Youth Coalition #TakeBackTeam. 6% of Smith County students reported misusing prescription drugs. The #TakeBackTeam challenges you to stand outside the stack. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Welcome back into the 2021 Smith County High School Homecoming Parade. Next, we have senior football players. We've got Luke Dillon, and escorting Luke, attending Luke, is Gracie Williams. That's going to be followed by Cole David Phillips. This is the next player, and attending Cole is Lacey Barnes. We're just going to go right down the line. Boom, boom, boom. Eligio Pastor Tolentino is going to be next, and attending Eligio is Michaela Pace. Following that, it's going to be number 8, Andrew Wheely. And attending Andrew is Abby Williams, with the black and gold balloons there in the back. Next up is Colton Wyndham, and Hannah Beckham is his attendant. Not too many senior football players. There are a few, and there they were. Next up, we've got a few different floats. It looks like this is the basketball team float. You can see the basketball balloons there on the side. You got Coach Sanders driving the car, and then the players there in the back with the managers as well. Next up is the Special Olympics representatives. You got a couple of those folks. and the black and gold balloon. It's black and gold day here at the high school. A lot of the floats have black and gold. Not always the case. Sometimes they make the float look like what the logo is for that particular club or group or whatever, but a lot of black and gold today. The Hosa Club is going to be up next. It's all the members of the Hosa Club there in the back of that trailer. And Go Owls balloons there on the sides of the trailer. That's going to be followed by the big FFA truck. You see the FFA sign on the front, and all of the folks at FFA in the back on the hay bales. That is customary for the FFA group here. Sometimes it's a truck, sometimes it's a tractor, whatever the case may be. They're always in the back on the hay bales, and here they are waving to the crowd. Next in the golf cart, you could have guessed it, it is the golf team. That's their float, if you will. Following that, we're going to have the Lady Owls softball team. That's all of the players on the softball team in the back of that Ford Super Duty truck. They're waving to the crowd. They've really got that one decked out. I mean, you've got gold lining there in the trailer. You've got black and gold and even white balloons, all of those different things. And following that one, they really did a good job with sprucing up the trucks and the trailers this year. It's the SCHS cheerleaders and the mascot. The mascot also doubles as one of the football players for the Owls. And the cheerleaders there on the back. For those of you who have never taken part in the Smith County Homecoming Parade before, that takes some skill to either stand on the float or even to sit in the back like that, because you're going up a pretty high hill. And it's straight up, and then you're going back down, and it's straight down. So that takes some good coordination there on the part of both the mascot and the cheerleaders. Next up is SCHS volleyball. That's a fantastic looking truck. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. That's the whole volleyball team. And following that, you might be able to tell by the soccer balloons, but it is the Smith County soccer team. The boys soccer team, I should add. And that's all of their players there on the back end of that trailer waving to everybody. Immediately following them, we're going to see the Spanish Club. And they have decked that one out as well. I hear they've spent the whole week working on that float, and you can tell it is just something to behold. You've got someone playing the guitar there on the back end of that trailer. And following them, we've got some American flags. It's Skills USA, the Skills USA Club. The whole group here at Smith County High School, and they're all waving to the crowd as well. That's Mr. Richardson, one of the CTE teachers here at the high school that's driving the vehicle. Next up, you're going to have your representatives. The freshman class chose Maddie Sampson, escorted by Bennett Gammon. The sophomore class chose Callie Holder, escorted by Evan King. The junior class chose Hannah Anderson, escorted by Nathan Preston. And the senior class chose Anna Vining, escorted by Aaron Wheely. So that's all four class representatives there, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. Right after that, you've got the football team. They've got a big game tonight, big homecoming game tonight against Westmoreland. Got a nice win last week. It was Coach Dyer's first ever win as the Smith County High School football head coach, and so he's looking for win number 2 tonight. We'll see if he can get it. We've got the music blaring as well. And my goodness, they're excited tonight. If they're excited, if they're as excited tonight on the football field, should be a good game. They always play hard every week, and the same will be the case again tonight.
There's even more.
Following that, we've got a Smith County truck. Grace Binkley, J. Allen Kemp there. On the sides, that's the escorts and Little Misses there, and that's in the back of that vehicle. And some other folks as well. And here we go. We have football queen Alexa Western and senior football player Bryson Claywell in that float. Love the Gatorade bottles there on the front. Very nice touch. Got some more kids here on the back of this float, waving to everybody. That's always the favorite part for a lot of folks, is seeing the kids there in the back of those trucks, just having a great time. They represent all different schools, Carthage Elementary, some are from Defeated, and other areas as well, just depending on the year. And now we have our homecoming queen, Emma Enoch, and Tyler Hackett escorting her, and that is the last float.
The Smith County Drug Prevention Coalition encourages our teenagers to be the positive influence. Stand against the epidemic of opioid and stimulant usage by joining the Youth Coalition #TakeBackTeam. 6% of Smith County students reported misusing prescription drugs. The #TakeBackTeam challenges you to stand outside the stack. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.